Chapter 5. Breaking apart to come back together. Of course, stories like this never stay simple for long. One afternoon, about a month after that first kiss, Alex walked into the store with a serious look on his face. No coffee. No smile. My stomach dropped. "What's wrong?" I asked. "My boss found out," he said. "He knows I've been delaying the project. Someone went through the emails, the reports. He called me into his office this morning." "What did he say?" I whispered. "He said either I stop interfering and get the PageWorld store open on schedule, or I'm fired." The word fired hung in the air between us. I looked around at my shelves, my windows, my cat sleeping in his basket. Then I looked at Alex. "You can't lose your job because of me," I said. "I already chose you," he said softly. "The day I walked back into this store. The day I started slowing things down. I just didn't know how far it would go. My heart ached. I wanted to say, stay. We'll figure it out. I wanted to say, love is enough. But I also knew what rent costs in this city. I knew what health insurance means. I knew that wanting something does not erase the weight of real life. Maybe it's time," he said, "for me to walk away from PageWorld. Do you have another job lined up?" I asked. He looked away. "No. Savings?" I asked. "A little," he said. "Not enough to be comfortable for long." "And what if my store still closes?" I asked, my voice breaking. "What if you give up everything and we still lose?" He did not answer. Tears stung my eyes, and I felt something heavy settle in my chest. "I can't let you do that," I said. "I can't be the reason your whole life falls apart." "You're not the reason," he said quickly. "The company is. The system is. I'm just choosing not to be part of it anymore. But you need time to figure things out," I said. "To plan. To breathe." "And what about us?" he asked. I swallowed hard. Maybe we need time too." He stared at me like I had just slapped him. "You're breaking up with me?" he asked. "I'm trying to protect you," I said, "from ending up with nothing." "That's not your choice to make," he said, his voice cracking. "You don't get to decide what I should risk." "I'm not ready," I said, the words tearing at me even as I spoke them. "I'm not ready to watch you lose everything because of me. I'm scared, Alex." He stepped back like the distance might hurt less. "So that's it," he said. "We just stop." The silence that followed was the most painful thing I had ever felt. "I'm sorry," I whispered. He nodded slowly, like it took all his strength just to move. "Me too." He walked out of the store. The bell over the door jingled cheerfully, cruelly. And then he was gone. Days turned into weeks. The notices from the city kept coming. The PageWorld store construction started up again, louder than ever. A giant blue sign went up on the new building. Grand opening soon. I threw myself into the bookstore, into events, into smiling for customers so they would not see the cracks. At night, I cried on the floor behind the counter while Mr. Whiskers sat quietly beside me. I told myself I did the right thing. That love is not supposed to ask someone to give up everything. That being careful was better than being broken. But every time I walked past the almost finished PageWorld building, my chest hurt in a way that had nothing to do with money or business. It had to do with a man who had been willing to stand beside me in the fight, and a choice I was no longer sure was brave.